Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott Selections here for Tuesday, August 31st. We're getting today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened. So we had a nice, easy winner in the U.S. Open with Nakashima plus 1.5 sets at minus 130 on DraftKings. Whether you had the same bet I had, whether you had Nakashima money line, whether you had the game spread, really anything you wanted, Nakashima smacked Isner, wasn't close, won in straight sets. So look for another easy winner here on Tuesday. And for the play of the day, we'll be looking at baseball. We're going to be looking at a matchup between two NL East rivals as the Phillies travel to take on the Nationals, and that game will be taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play of the day, we like the Phillies team total over 4.5 runs at minus 105 at BetMGM. Time recording of 1:40 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the over in the spot. First of all, Phillies have been doing really well offensively against the Nationals lately, as they have scored at least 5 runs in each of the last 6 meetings. And the Phillies offense has been great over the last few days in general, as the Phillies have scored exactly 7 runs in each of their last 5 games. So the Phillies are not going to cover off the ball. I think that'll take place once again because the Nationals pitching staff has not been good lately. The Nationals have allowed at least 5 runs in 4 of their last 5 games. And I don't exactly expect that to change because of who's on the mound for Washington, and that is none other than Patrick Corbin, who has been awful all season long, but over the last month, he's been even worse. 27 innings pitched, 7.33 ERA. His numbers against Philly are slightly better, but an ERA of 4 and change, I think he'll struggle. And we already know how bad the Nationals bullpen is, so I don't exactly think that Corbin, maybe going around 5 or 6 innings, even if he pitches decently, might not be enough to get the Nationals out of the woods. But the Nationals, when it comes to Corbin being bad or simply backing up Corbin, have been awful over the last couple of months because the Nationals have allowed at least 5 runs in 9 of Corbin's last 10 starts. So 90% angle where the team that's facing off against Corbin scores 5 runs or so over the last couple of months. I'm going to stick with that angle. Hopefully it works out, especially at minus 105. And I alluded to it before, but an actual stat on it, the Nationals have a 4.71 bullpen ERA, which is the sixth highest in the league. And of course, since the Phillies are getting a guaranteed 9 at-bats on the road, I'm expecting Corbin, if he doesn't get shelled early, to probably go 5 or 6 max, which means you should have a minimum of 3 innings of the Nationals bullpen to pretty much have batting practice against, and I think the Phillies should capitalize for a couple of runs, worst case scenario. But at the end of the day, I think the Phillies should get to at least 5 here on the road against this terrible pitching staff. And Corbin, who's looked lost over the last month, I think will struggle once again, as the Phillies probably score 6 runs or more. But at 4.5, minus 105, that value is way too much to pass up. So the play of the day, once again, here for Tuesday, August 31st, going to be on the Phillies team total over 4.5 runs at minus 105 in BetMGM. Bye, everyone.